It's About Time features dynamic women that will share the pivotal moments that changed their lives forever. From hilariously funny to gut-wrenchingly painful, from outlandish to acts of incredible bravery, each story will take you on an emotional journey. These are the moments that inspired us, captivated our minds, energized our souls, and motivated us to realize that this is our time. I'm Kelly Lamb, and I invite you to join us as we uncover the life-altering events that shaped who we are and fueled our pursuit of purpose. Let's celebrate the women, their resilience, strength, and the unique journeys that defines us as human beings. Hi, Monica.
Hi, Kelly.
Are you on vacation somewhere?
We are. I'm inside of a wine barrel.
Oh, wow. That's super cool. Where like they made a room inside of to look like a barrel?
Yeah, look at this. This whole thing is a wine barrel cabin. There's the shower.
Oh my gosh. That is a new adventure every day, right?
You know it.
Well, thank you for being part of It's About Time. And, Monica, give us a little introduction of who you are, what inspires you each day. What is it that you're doing right now?
So now I walked away from doing news after 30 years. I did radio and television for a long, long time and came into your homes. But one of the things that was really weighing heavily on my soul was that a lot of it just turned so negative and it just continued to go that route. And I wanted to bring more positivity to the world, and obviously knew how to do radio, knew how to do TV, every level of it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to walk away. I'm going to do it the way I think the world needs and what I think serves their soul a little bit more.
Oh, that's wonderful. And tell us, what is the name of your chapter?
So I'm doing more about the awakening, and that could be so many aspects of a personal life, of your professional life. And when it gets you to that opportunity to say, I've got the aha moments, and whatever guides you. For me, I'm very faith-based. I also lost my father at a very young age. And so I believe I have two fathers above that guide me, and I let that path lay itself before me, and then I just keep walking it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, let's dive into a few questions so that the readers can know a little bit about you and why you wrote the story, the chapter that's going to be featured in the book. So for someone reading your chapter who might be in the middle of their own hard moment, what would you want them to know, Monica?
They have to believe in themselves. One of the greatest things that I see in life is how someone's growth can be stunted because they give power to someone else. It could be a boss, it could be a husband, it could be whoever in your life. And it's easy because we're human beings, and it's kind of human nature to say, well, if someone says I'm not this, or I can't do this, to believe them. But at some point in life, somebody can say, no, that's not true. You can be whatever you want to be. And that's every day when I end my talk show, I say that, be anything you ever want to be, but before you're anything, be kind, and more kindness we can spread. So yes, there's a lot of people suffering out there, Kelly. There's a lot of people who have been told you're not pretty enough, you're not smart enough, you can't get this, you can't do that. You have the power over your own life. And that's the greatest thing that I can ever tell anybody is no, don't believe that. That's the negativity. It'll serve you better to follow the positive side and surround yourself with that.
So true. So very true. All right. Next question. What's a daily practice, mantra, or mindset that helps you stay grounded and inspired? You're very busy. You're going, you're moving, got a lot of other people's stories and things that you're listening to all the time. How do you stay inspired, grounded?
I remember my mom and dad, when I first got into the business, telling me, I know that you can, that's the greatest thing, right? They told me, I know you can be anything you want to be. We've instilled a lot of great ethics in you and morality in you. Always be kind, Monica, right? So it was never be too big for your britches. Mom always said that. She always used to say, Kelly, I don't care if you get to be Oprah status, never get too big for your britches. And I said, I wouldn't, because you raised me well. I wake up every morning, and whatever someone needs to do to inspire themselves, whether they meditate, they find some peace and calmness, I pray. And I set an intentional word for the day. It's very easy for so much of the chaos and the debris that's in our lives to take us off that path. But I keep going back to whatever my intentional word was. People do a word of the year. I do a word of the day. And then at the end of the day, I bookend it with a gratitude word. Because even if the whole day felt like it went wrong, if you dig deep into your soul enough, you'll find something went right. It could have even been a compliment that someone gave you of, hey, that beautiful white suit you have on, Kelly, looks fantastic on you. And if everything else went wrong, you're like, that person who could have been a friend or a stranger showed me kindness. And that's what I'm
Yeah.
thankful for. And you bookend of the day. That's my practice.
That's a great practice. And our last question there, Monica, what's next for you on your journey? Is there anything exciting that you're leaning into or dreaming about?
Well, I'm excited that I stepped away from the news and started the show, the Real Monica Adams show that we do every morning. And I just love the fact that it's reaching more and more people. And my whole thing, I mean, here we are, right? We're traveling with the show now, because one of the things that, I talk about this in my chapter of the book, that I had a life-altering illness. And I'm thankful every day from the age of 19 on that I'm still here. And I told God, you saved my life, so I want to do something on a grand scale. So it's never giving up for me. And even if the path does this, it's okay, well, this path wasn't meant for me, so let's keep going. My greatest thing is I don't ever want to stop spreading kindness to the world.
Wow, that is a great journey to be on, because we need a lot of it right now. And I appreciate you adding your chapter to the book to inspire others and motivate them, and have fun on your trip right now. You've got your mom with you.
Mom's here, Jim's here.
Driving Miss Daisy.
I absolutely am. You know what, Kelly, you get it. We're so busy in life. That's the greatest thing we need is a driver so we can get work done.
Yes, absolutely. That's what Gordon, I use him as my driver all the time. In fact, this morning he walked out the door and he said, "Yep, I'm your personal assistant again today." Yes. He's the producer. I should hop in the back seat. Oh, well, thank you for sharing. Have safe travels and have a great time. And thank you again, Monica Adams, for sharing your story with us.
No, Kelly, thank you for asking me to be a part of it. And you're right. It is about time that we lift each other up.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, Monica.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.